Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Season 2, Episode 21 of What More Can I Do? This is the Marvel Rivals series, where we climb the ranks of COM, probably just to lose it all anyway. For those of you returning, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos. And for those of you who are new, if you do enjoy the video, please feel free to go out and check any previous episodes. It is very much appreciated. To everybody here, thank you very much for being here, and I hope you enjoy the video. So in today's video, you're going to see gameplay of both Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, and the Thing. Those are the two characters that we'll be on. We are mainly on Johnny. This was all we were really playing at this point. In the later game, we had to go tank as nobody else was going it. So I filled that gap. Obviously, always saying that I'm the flex, I had to prove that, I had to fill that gap. Well, you guys will see later on in the video how that pans out. But starting off with this first game, we are on Johnny. And as you guys can see, we're on attack here. So Emma has popped her ultimate here. We're instantly trying to take her out. Our Invis has luckily ulted to save our team. Maybe not too necessary, but nonetheless, it did help. Yet again, this happens again as we push into their spawn. As you can see, our Luna has ulted here, and I'm looking to play mine. And that's exactly what I'm going to do here. As you can see, we're aiming down here, and we're going to try and get that pick, but unfortunately we didn't. He ran into their Invis ult, and now they're all full health. But there's a lot of fire tornadoes in there now, and I've instantly set up a zone. There's one gone, 2, 3, 4, and there's pretty much all of them gone just from that little fire setup, the fire tornado, and the teamwork from our team there. Brute's ult is an absolutely perfect combo with Johnny. The meteors and the slam attack damage, it all works so well together. Him holding them there while the fire just burns them over time. Absolutely perfect. Anyway, continuing on, Rocket has ulted for them and our Moon Knight has ulted. Unfortunately, he only got one pick, but we take that. It was on a healer. We set up a nice little fire zone here, and it pushes most of them to the left side, meaning I can get a nice meteor slam down there on Groot. There's him out the fight. We've now got Moon Knight jumping on zone. Doesn't get there in time, and we've pushed it the whole way. But as you can see, the enemy team does unfortunately end up getting the zone the whole way here. So it moves on to the repeat, where you have the limited time based on how far you got with how much time left. So moving on to our attacking wave, as you can see, we are in overtime here, but we're still pushing up very slowly. Moon Knight has just taken out Rocket with his ult, which was a lovely pick. We're now pushing up on Groot and Invisible Woman. But as you can see, Invis has popped her ult as well. We have the Iron Man floating around. It's absolutely destroying us, and obviously we can't kill him. He's in the ult. We all pretty much get wiped by Moon Knight, and that's our push. We then have somebody from our team typing in the chat, no support ults, because the enemy team had both of theirs and we didn't have one. But it is what it is. The game continues. We're now on defense, and I've swapped over to tank because we only had one that whole time. No wonder we got nowhere. So I've jumped onto Groot to fill the gap, and here's the lovely treatment I get for doing this. We quickly go Strange to try and get the portal off, but unfortunately we've run out of time. So unfortunately, due to that loss, we are now 28 and 31. We have 3 more losses than wins. But let's hope in the next 2 games I show you guys, we start to equal that out. And eventually, in the next episode, we can overtake these losses with our wins. So starting up on Johnny, what's the first thing we're going to do? You know it, as always, we're going to set up a zone straight away, holding them either off or burning them down. We got a nice pick on Fantastic there. Then we're just going to keep sending shots down here at Strange and Squirrel. He is blocking most of them, but even if he's doing that, we're burning through his shield's HP, so it's perfect for us. We're going to dive and take that pick on Squirrel Girl, and then we're going to focus on Strange. Moving further into the game, as you can see, we're holding them very, very well. Going to just send shots down here. There's a Punisher down and out of the fight. Now here, I'm going to make Hela get a little bit brave, and as you can see, it worked perfectly. We play back into the heal, and we dive on her, so we get the extra HP. Our heals were super good at this point. I don't know if it's because we were all just in front of them. They lined us up perfectly. But our heals were absolutely great here, and we capped that first point easily. Moving on to absolute chaos going on. As you can see, thousands of ults are just getting popped here. We've got me, Storm, their Invis, our Wanda. As you can see, these 2 ults as well as Wanda's, all combined, we absolutely wiped the entire team. Moving on, the enemy did get the zone back. What's the first thing I'm doing? Setting up a zone. I'm going to dive to preserve my life, and then push round here and start working on them. As you can see, not really getting any picks here, but we are doing a little bit of tick damage. Strange wastes his ult as he dies, which is great for us. And then as you can see, we're just holding them off as we're recapping the zone. Jeff is playing in, so we need to watch out for him. Potentially could have an ult. And as you can see, there's Squirrel Girl down on the right-hand side. Scarlet's peeking through middle now. There's her gone. I'm still watching this Jeff because I know he's up to something. So we get 2 meteors on him and sort him out there. Returning to the zone, as you can see, we're in overtime. The enemy team are really holding this one. But unfortunately, we have 2 support ults down for them. So they're going to get absolutely melted here. Yet again, Jeff, I'm watching you. I'm trying to dive on him and get the pick there. But unfortunately, we missed it. And I knew exactly what he was doing. He pops his ult, and as you can see here, we set up our fire, and straight away he's dead. And that's going to be game for that one. So as our second game comes to an end, we're now 29-31. We did get a W back against all them losses. So we only need 2 more to catch up now, and then be equal. Let's see how this next game goes, and if we can get another win. Moving on to our final game for the video, which was another long one. As you can see here, we had a great Johnny ultimate there. Took out quite a lot of the enemy team. We're about to push the zone to the end here. And that's going to be our attacking wave done. And we have pushed it the whole way. Unfortunately, even though we pushed it this far, it didn't matter that much. Because as you can see here, the enemy team did the exact same thing. I think we did have a bit more time. But we both got it the full way. So now it was for our next wave. Speaking of, here's the next wave where we're in overtime. This is, of course, our attacking wave. They are defending. We've taken out the penny mines, and we're going to take a quick pick on Emma there. We're then going to push up on these who are low. Get a nice couple of picks there. Then, as you can see, we get a nice push from that, and we get around this corner where I set up a nice zone here. As you can see, we then have our Cloak and Dagger dropping ult, which was great. And our Bucky, who also ults. I get my ult here as I dive on the enemy team. And we're going to take a couple of picks here. As you can see, Bucky's ult is still active on some of them. So he's trying to get that pick there. Cloak and Dagger takes out their Black Panther. I take out Luna. And their Scarlet takes out our Hela. But she's revived by Rocket. As you can see here, as I turn and take out Scarlet, she has taken out our Rocket. So that kind of sucked. We are down a healer at this point. However, I do still have my ult to play. And as you can see, we're looking at setting up a quick zone here. Now, I think I messed this one up slightly, and I think because of that little clip through the wall there, it didn't actually work properly. You have to be so precise with these zones so that they actually work, because even if you have the smallest piece clipping in, it won't actually burn them over time when they're inside it. So there's 3 ults that have gone up. Their Black Panthers, their Lunas on my own. Black Panther takes out Cloak and Dagger, but she gets revived by Rocket. Emma pops her ult. We do get a pick on Luna there. But Doctor Strange ults, takes me out. Luckily, I reverse it and get the pick on him, which was beautiful. We're then focusing up on Scarlet. We get the pick on her. Now all that's left is Emma. She almost takes me out with that kick, but as you can see, we hunt her down and take her out. Luna is here. She gets picked off by Hela. Perfect. And as you can see, we're almost at the second checkpoint here. But Black Panther is dashing in. We get a nice shot on him, which allows him to be weak and the other teammates to pick him off. And as you can see, what am I doing? I'm setting up a zone right here so that when they push in, they're burning. Magneto goes down straight away. Their Scarlet has a ult, but luckily we kill her out of it. Moving further up outside, as you can see, still in overtime. We're pushing up on the enemy team. Only Emma is really close on us here, but the whole team is in the back. I'm trying to get a nice little flyover and angle here to set up a nice zone. But as you can see, that Hela is just watching me very, very well. Nonetheless, I set up a decent zone, which allows for a lot of tick damage and ult gen. But then we have Scarlet on our left-hand side, who is starting to try and take us down. I have a quick look for her, but lose track of her. I'm guessing she's falling back on the Rocket. But I was so focused on the fight at this point that we were just locked in and targeting other people. Either Rocket got away or she just ignored him because I haven't seen him die yet. But nonetheless, our Cloak and Dagger has ulted. Venom has killed our Rocket now. We've killed Scarlet and we've killed Hela. Bucky dropped an ult on Luna and she instant ulted to live it. I'm going to pop mine on top of that and see if we can take her out of it. But as you can see, as we do that, our Hela does go down and their Emma ults, which leads to me then going down. Unfortunately, that is round, so we didn't get it the full way, but we did get it past the 2 checkpoints. Moving on to the enemy team pushing, I swapped to the Thing. I noticed we only had 1 tank, so this is where I had to swap. I didn't really want 1 tank on a defensive where we needed to win this, so I went tank alongside Emma, and I mean, I think it worked out pretty well. I was quite happy with the combination that we could do. Me and Emma both being quite high tier brawlers, I was able to constantly be giving her the damage resist up front and hold the zone for a long amount of time, even with the lack of heals at times. So I think it was a very good duo, and I do recommend people that haven't maybe tried these 2 together should definitely try it. It's a very good 2 tanks to have together, especially when it comes to brawling. Like, this was perfectly countering Black Panther near enough. Every time he got close, I'd use my RB and it would slam him up and restrict all his abilities. So then he would just have to run around, and at that point he'd either be dead to me or Emma. It was an absolute great duo, and as you can see, here's BP swinging in now. He does get thrust there. I didn't use my RB at this point, but maybe in a second. There's a little RB slam, so that there would have reduced his movement. We do end up going down there. However, we do get revived by Rocket. As you can see, BP has just taken out everybody in the back line. But I'm going to have to run on zone. My job is to just hold it, and Emma is here with me. There's that damage resist. There's a nice little ult. I left Emma there to kill Luna on her own. I thought she'd be able to handle her, but I don't think she does actually get the pick, which kind of sucks. But continuing, me and Emma do go down because of healers not being there. Then pushing up to this final checkpoint, as you can see, we take out Magic. Scarlet starts popping an ult, which I wanted to jump away from, so that's what I do. Black Panther is here in the back lines, but he has ran off. Invis has ulted for us on zone, so we're pushing up on that. As you can see here, Luna down. Scarlet Witch is 1 shot. She's down. Moving back onto zone, we have Magic there. Luna has been revived by Rocket. She is down again. There she goes. Our Emma has ulted, which was great and helpful there. And then all you can see is Black Panther and Emma left here. Oh, and there's Magic swinging in as well. So there's the use of the RB there. As you can see, Black Panther was just running around the right side of the cart then. He couldn't do anything. But unfortunately, due to Rocket's ult, we wouldn't have been able to get the pick anyway. We do have a nice ult line up there, so I am going to take that. And as you can see, we take the pick on Emma. We take the pick on Magic. So that's 2 good characters down for them. Rocket, Luna, and Scarlet all here. But I have seen Luna ult, so we are just going to have to dance around with her and have a little disco for a bit. Luna lands quite a nice freeze, so we're just going to stand here for a minute. Returning to zone. Luckily, Black Panther runs off of zone, and we cap it, and that is game. So we did get the win there. So as episode 21 comes to an end, we are 30 and 31. We're just 1 win behind our losses now. So 1 more win and we will be equal again. To everybody here, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, share the video with anybody who might enjoy it. Just wanted to quickly apologize for the lack of videos lately. I have been on holiday, so I'm just getting back into things. Things should return regularly for you guys. But as always, thank you very much for the support.